Ease on the line. Ugh. I'm a perfect imperfection. I'm an introvert, but it come off as aggression. Boy, the world is a cruel place, and I know very well. Oy, 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 oy. Hey, Nicolina. What's up, ladies? I saw that video you made, Nicolina. Hey, what's up, Georgia? What's up, Bulldog? What's up, big bro? Good to see you. I hope that you we'll get it. We're getting it together. I reached out to somebody reached out to me with some information for you, and I put them with Penny. So we're gonna get the thing rolling for you. We're gonna get something figured out. But anyways, Nicolina, um, man, you're like this very like maternal voice of reason, man, and I dig you. I really do. I dig you. Hey, Benny, glad you came on. I've been trying to defend you. Look at that. Man, you can't defend me to stupid, right? Like at some point, we gotta smother the fire out, right? Like, all this isn't about, okay, little mama. Say, little mama, hey, look, hey, we love you too, bro. We love you too, bro. I apologize for calling you, referring to you as a lady before, bro. Man, it's like 97% of them in here. Yo, Randaroo, gang. Um, we got to just start being more responsible. That's all. Um, I want to touch on a thing with Doug. Like, I just finally got the context this evening. Like, I was assuming this whole time that Doug was trying to pass off these text messages like these were text messages between me and him. Uh, yeah, it's true about Darian Brown. They found him incompetent. I don't know what question you're asking or what's true or not. Not well, it is what it is. Got blocked for defending me. Man, I sure appreciate it. I do. But at some point, it's like, okay, back to the thing with Doug. Like this whole time, I'm like, damn, I'm guessing that the connotation, that the context, that the contention was that these were messages I had sent him. But then later on, it's like these are messages I sent to his friend that got sent to him. Like, no, bro. Stop that. Boy, you don't quit that silly ass shit. Man, look. Now, that's it. You don't need to be stepped on either. No. Nicolina asked to have it took. So I took it. She asked, yeah. Do you want it back? Looking ass here. I just had heard you say I thought that you didn't want it. But I just gave it right back to you. It ain't nothing. It's nothing. Check out Swear Garden. Man, I can't check her out. I can't say nothing about her. And I got some legal shit going with her. She don't know it yet, but I can't even talk about her. So that's why you haven't seen me responding to Prayer Garden at all. It's because I can't. Thank you, Skinner, 1981. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rage. What do I think about Crew? It's the same. It's. I got some ex parte situations going on too. So, rolling on the floor. Doug is so full of Doug, period. Yes, please go sub to Nicolina, man. She's picking it up, putting it down. Um, he was like dating Benny to come up and then making fun because he didn't. Makes me sick. You know, I mean, I think initially it was like, what else? Like, what else? What else does Doug have? Right? Like, it's literally been 9 months, 10 months since Doug and I really had like too much interaction, period. And so he's got like all these things, and we don't feel like the timing is silly that you've been knowing all of these things for fucking 10 months and you just talk about it now. Like, man, come on, bro. People can see through that shit. Plus, they could see through the whole fact that, like, what was it? Like, what was the setup? What was the payoff? What was the punchline for having me and Cam come over there? That was like the extra setup to really just sink your imaginary hook. Like, bro, that was weak, bro. That was weak. Have I talked to Candace today? Yes. What's up, River Blue looking at? I will come looking for you, Judy. I will. Doug is a douchebag. Yep. Yeah, Nicolina's, look, man, look here. Nicolina will fuck around and put Ernie's ass in a sling for real. Like, she is like, she's on the way. You dig? Like, she's on the way to really just, I mean, just clean up some shit. Like, let me tell you what. It's a phenomenal number of women every day that come from over there over to here, and they're like, Benny, you gotta help me. Ernie did this and this and this. And it's like, I don't know what corner of this fucking bullshit they keep us in, but the people that are speaking out about this fucking crazy motherfucker, man, they're keeping us in a corner somewhere. Like, man, I tell you, it doesn't even really make too much sense. I'm like, man, this fool, he breaks every rule, terms of service every single time he comes on here, bro. And I'm like, this fool, he is just like a cyber motherfucking gangster that's all about the kids looking at. I'm like, this fool, you done pissed off Evil Exists because of your friendship with Candace. Well, guess what? I don't even know who Evil Exists looking ass is. So guess what? It's going to be real funny, y'all, when you buy a ticket to watch Evil Exists whip his or her own ass. Because guess what? Man, a conflict ain't a conflict unless it has two parties, right? Go check out Krama Mama, man. She said that. She was like, a conflict can't survive without two parties. Man, what do I look like arguing with someone whose name is Evil Exists? The fuck? Like, I can't even engage you, bro. That's like me meeting you on the street and you're dressed up and you say your name is fucking Spider-Man looking ass. Like, the fuck I'm supposed to do with you, bro? You are a grown-ass man, dog. Bro, the fuck I look like getting in an argument with somebody whose name is Evil Exists? Man, if I can't find out who you are, bro, you're nobody to me looking ass. Gang, gang. You're nobody. So with that being said, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Izzle. Shouts out to Krama Mama for that. Thank you, Judy. And that's just where it's at. Like, I can't, what do I look like arguing with somebody deep down in an addiction? I can't argue with somebody deep down in an addiction that shows the bipolarity. Like, man, have you seen some of the shit online about Doug? Like, these people are getting fucked up in their real lives. Getting arrested on fucking YouTube, getting arrested on this and that. Like, hell yeah, I'm about to, hey, gang, I'm about to get down with the get down. That's, you dig? You dig? Oh, looking ass. I don't know, man. This YouTube has just got extra, right? Like, it went extra in a way. I'm like, man, hold on. You mean to tell me You mean to tell me you didn't put no nickels away looking ass for when this shit goes south, when it went sour? You mean to tell me that you motherfucker, you mean to tell me you people didn't save nothing back looking ass? Like, you wanted Don to go to jail, and now this dumbass done went to jail. Smoke him if you got him looking at. Y'all didn't help put this man in jail. Now it's no content. Now y'all are just eating each other's rectums like fucking tapeworms. Like, look at you. Like enemies teaming up to make the all-star team looking ass. Like, man, put it in there if you got it looking ass. I'm on them pink runts because I still got some of that. I got a lot of them runts. Yeah, you dig? Like, he was arrested on YouTube. Fuck you mean? Shit. With a CK, Doug. Yeah, I guess Doug, he put out a community. He was like, Benny does spell fuck you mean with CCs. Yes. You want to know why? Because when I try to do it CK, it won't post it. For fuck's sake. So I put the CC right there on the community, but in real life, man, in anything important, man, it's always the CK, bro. Fuck you mean, boy. What you need to do is sleuth your way to some antabuse. It ain't funny, man. Look here, if you're suffering with alcohol or drugs, there's hotlines. Can somebody throw up the hotline? Evil exists. Last handle of Sodomite Sam didn't work out either. Hell no. Benny and the Jets. Man, look. So we got a lot going on the true crime front. We got Stern Dog. He's trying to come to Dallas. He's trying to come to Dallas and get fired up. No. He may very well come to Dallas. But that fool's gonna hide like a tick on a blue heeler's ass looking ass. Doug is a Section 8 looking ass hotline bling. Hell yeah, he is. He's on assistance looking ass. Cheating the system looking ass. I guess we just found out, also that JLR, he's been on probation this whole time. That's a fun fact. Because we need to build a fucking montage for his agent, don't we? Looking ass. Section 8 don't want Doug. That's why he's up in the money. I don't know what the fuck he's in. It's like a shoebox. It's got one door. You could just shit and look outside. He ain't even got a door on the shitter. It's like a jail shitter. Texas for that. Paris for that Texas kid. Cigarettes. Hell no, Dallas don't play, man. That's home of the first 48. You heard me? Dallas don't play. It's headquarters of the first 48. Well, you come down here with that crocodile hat and get alligator, boy. Oh, shit. Tomorrow. This is, JLR's probation officer's info's all over Twitter. Hell yeah, and I'm about to get with a fucking ass. Back door. That's it, looking at. Tomorrow. I'm gonna have two different segments going tomorrow. If you miss one or the other, choose to miss the earlier one. But that's gonna be a hell of a segment too, because I'm gonna have the wonderful Dutchie, the Duchess of Discussions. We're gonna do sort of like a late lunch talk about her channel, what she has going on. What the plans are for her situation. All right, Miss H. All right. You already know. I got you. I forgot. She just fucked my head up. Damn, what was I saying? Looking ass. Oh yeah, Dutchy. Um, we're gonna do a sort of like a luncheon crime talk, and we're gonna talk about what Dutchy has going on. The phenomenal. I mean, I want to repeat it again. The absolutely fucking phenomenal work that she is doing for the Omar St. Hill case. She is really, she's really making a lot of ripples in that, and it's even more like you cut Dutchy loose, boy. She just, um, and she just got in there and she got busy with the damn detectives, and she's getting busy with the Center for Missing and Exploited, or no, not Missing and Exploited, Black and Missing. That's right. She just is. I mean, she's gotten Facebook groups to change his missing date. Like she just, Dutchy, looking ass, I love you. Mwah. I love you. Fucking love you. Um, so, I really want to put a spotlight on Dutchy because she is really put put a ton of effort into Omar's situation in such a very short time. And yes, for information, if you have any information about the whereabouts of Omar St. Hill, it's from Hempstead, New York, please email find Omar St. Hill at gmail.com. Gang, Dutchy. So I really want to, I want to, I really just kind of want to put a spotlight on Dutchy, and um, I want to showcase what a strong, powerful lioness can do in this community when she's for the victim. When you're not getting caught up in any of the other stuff, like that's not to say that Dutchy doesn't have. That's not to say that Dutchy doesn't have an opinion about this shit and that she don't voice her shit, whatever. But she's, like what Dutchy has done for Omar St. Hill, I would say, is the kind of progress that we don't see on cases. We don't typically see the type of progress and the type of movements on these cases, especially I mean, Omar's been gone for quite a while now. So, yes, say, looking there, I got it, little mama. Thank you. Hey, hey, I got you, right? You know that now. I got you. Looking there. So, I really I want to showcase what it is that Dutchy does because I want it to be gang. I want it to be a testament to all the people that are coming in, that are either starting new channels, or maybe they have stagnant old channels, or maybe they've got popping relevant channels. Whatever. It isn't about us. It's about the actual works that we're getting accomplished, right? And so that's it. Everyone wanted Don to go to jail, and now they're skinwalkers because they got nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing to talk about, right? Gang, right? So, in the meantime, in between time, they're just gonna start tearing up the person that they feel like they could reach out, you know what I'm saying, and put the business to, right? That's it. That's it, Cammy. It ain't, man, shit. So tomorrow, after the situationship with Dutchy, I'm going to have Candace on again, and we're going to hang out. We don't really have too much that we're gonna talk about. Specific, in the words of the great Poon, Pacifically. We don't have anything specifically that we want to talk about, but I had talked about, potentially cooking a meal online, and just hanging out with my homegirl, Um, really just sort of give Candace that outlet, that same outlet that everybody was so eager to give to Don, right? And oh, you did, lovely? Gang, 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 bang. You dig? Who we got in the house? I know who it is, but we got to go through the same thing, man, because ain't shit changed, man. I love you, little mama. Beth, I love you. Hey. It's blood, money, gang, or no bang. You dig? I love you, sweetie. Um, let me turn this damn ringer up. So, um, we're gonna do that. I haven't exactly decided what it is that that's gonna be, the mainstay. Thank you, Izzle. Thank you, Izzle. Um, yes, one of the things that, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I have met someone. You guys know I've been a staunch not a proponent, opponent to Cash App gang, 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 bang. Who we got? We got who we got in the house? Main. Who we got in the house? What's up, Lauren? Love you, beautiful. You know I love you like a fat kid loves cake. You dig? Appreciate you, babe. Um, Damn, I haven't even smoked yet, man. What the fuck was I talking about looking at? Oh, spoiler alert. Uh, you guys know I've been a staunch opponent to, I went so far as to call it sorcery. And I think that, I needed to clarify that a little bit, because when I speak in terms, of not being supportive of the ideals or the idea of, like the pendulum swingers and, the really like the card readers or the EVP voice box stuff, like, all of that stuff is like, it's not for me. That's not to say that stuff, what I'm saying, is not beneficial to somebody else. I'm just saying it's not my flavor, neighbor. That's all I'm saying. So I have found somebody though. Actually, I didn't. Cash App gang. Ernie, you go across both sides of your head, gang bang. You dig? Who we got in the house? Dutchy. Thank you, lovely. Shh. Say less. Say less. Dutchy, you inspire me to get back on my research game tight like I was, because I'm a fool with it. Well, I will build a castle out of matchsticks. I swear I will. Looking at it. Gang. So I've met somebody. I keep saying that shit. I didn't meet her. I didn't find her. She found me. And yes, Rage. And that's the thing, is like I never gave it really the space that it needed to create, movement and an energy, in my life. And I had just, I've been speaking with someone, and in a small portion of what we've talked about has been, it's been astrology, but on a much higher degree, like, a much higher degree. And I could say definitively that I don't know where that identifying that abstract energy, I don't know where it necessarily fits into my life right now. But I know that it's there. So with that being said, I think it might be cool to potentially, you know, check Candace's numbers and, maybe got my 420 in me, my manifestations written down in my incense. Hoo-ah. Place, hoo-ah. Give love a chance. That's it. I just want to give her the forum to feel the love and the support, because when she's over here with us, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't, we offset it looking ass. We offset it. All that other shit could still be going on and we can't stop it, but it's going on. But we still offset all of that right here and give her a place where she can come and feel safe. And if she's got something on her chest, she can get it off. She can get it off. And she can get it off in a way where there's there's that release, right? We've all talked about, working through the resentments and different things. But I think that it's, we have to remember that everything seemed like, it seemed like we could identify some sort of facsimile of what we thought the Wells life looked like because of what we saw online. And I'm here to tell you, I think everyone is probably in agreement at this point that what we saw online wasn't what it actually was. And when you find yourself out there like that, and everybody is, lights and cameras and action and Dr. Phil and, the glare on his forehead and all the good shit, when that shuts off, it's back to the hill. And now it's the hill, but it's super quiet now. Super quiet. Like, can you imagine a hill where it's been 4 kids, Don, Candace, dogs, you know what I'm saying, Grandma Miss Candace, like, man, it's been some activity up there. And now it isn't a lot of activity. And I know that I was speaking with someone earlier today about, not even that long ago, I was like, it's somebody that I know, doesn't feel loneliness. And I wish that I was strong enough, to not feel that. But I think that, I can't imagine the loneliness that I feel like, I would go through. Like, when I empathize, having had all that going on the hill, and now for it to be so quiet like that, you have to imagine that certainly takes some adjustment. It's going to take some getting used to. I don't know if that's something maybe you ever really get used to, but it certainly takes on a different shape and a different form when, it's that sort of, that dark, cold, quiet winter night. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Quiet kills you when your grandkids leave. Yeah, it's, you just always somebody slamming a door or feet, and the real Gigi. I'm not sure what I believe in yet. I just know, that I'm starting to narrow in on the fact that I, can identify truly that you can see a design, through different means. And, I don't want to be so bullheaded to think that, that there's not many, many forms of enlightenment, but I don't know. The internet sure has taken a turn lately. You know what I mean? You knew it was coming. You know, like anyone who's been through a few of these things, um, you know what happens when there's a finality, right? The finality being whatever becomes the stationary object that stops the forward locomotion of this thing, like Don going to jail. Don was the segue, the key way in to this thing, right? Now, everybody's come unglued, right? Everybody's come unglued, and it's from lack of content. Thank you, Pitbull Mama. Thank you so much, lovely. Benny, you're handsome. You know what? That's what my mom keeps. She's been telling me that for a long time, and I think I almost believe it. No, I'm just playing. Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you so much. What would you suggest the best entree to order if I was to visit Texas? Man, man, you gotta have barbecue. It's gonna got world class barbecue here. World class barbecue. Shit. I mean, I like beef ribs, right? I mean, the pork ribs are okay, but I just don't like all that swine. I don't really just mess with a lot of pork. So, you know, beef ribs, or they do world class brisket here, barbecue brisket. And look, it's not even barbecue season yet. Hey Trish, thank you so much. Thank you, Dragon Moose. I appreciate that. You know, my mom, she I could tell in the beginning she was like, and now she, you know, she has an interest in it. Like she has an interest, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Brisket is great in Texas. That's right, Bulldog. Thank you, Pitbull. Brisket is. Down here, the big thing is well, brisket of course, but then it's the brisket tips, right? The burnt tips. Like, man, that's the thing down here. Texas Roadhouse. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what the remedy is. Grandma is man, shit. I don't know. Scary thing, because she had a fucking phenomenally disastrous day yesterday, and then today was just 180 from that. Like, she had burn-ins, hell yeah. Today she had, you know, a phenomenally good day. So it's certainly becoming a much more narrow perpetuation. You know, it was stretched out before. Now the things are, you know, it's a couple times a week she's got the EMTs there with the ambulance, and she's become aggressive, and, you know. So anyhow, thank you for asking. Yeah, my mom, she, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I feel like my mom just will ask me for advice, like she thinks good shit could come from me, and it does, don't get me wrong, but I feel like sometimes she'll ask me some shit so she could see what I'll say, so that she could really run the game on me, so that she could say, yeah, you're good, but you ain't that good yet, right? You like, boy, sit down. Thank you, North Cali. Thank you. Yeah, she's man, that's my A1 from day one. You know, that's my ace. I don't know. That is how you mamas are. Absolutely, absolutely. But no, I mean, as far as Candace, You know, it's you start to think about that level of loss, and that level of loss. You know, we've talked about it many times over here. That level of loss is it's really you can't comprehend it. You know, some of us, you know, we go bonkers if you know the dog gets sick, or you know the cat is sick, or you know whatever. Like we lose our cell phone, and you know very small nominal losses these days. You know we have seemingly less and less ability, you know, to push through these things. And 27-year-old son is still. Girl, you don't even look old enough to have a 27-year-old son. Man, quit lying. Dutchy, that's your sister. You have any cheese sauce lately? Hell no, because I stayed away from them goddamn crooks out there in Tennessee looking at, boy, fuck you mean built like a fucking 3/4 inch socket set looking at. Boy, you look like a fucking tire iron. You look like a spare rim looking ass. Boy, shut your bitch ass up. Tay in the wind, skew in the belly. Hell yeah, that boy is built like a ratchet set looking ass, boy. 1/2 inch extended ratchet face. Boy, you don't sit your bitch ass down somewhere, boy. Old grab bag Brad looking ass, boy. It don't matter how many times this fool washes his hands still sticky looking ass. Sticky finger Brad looking ass. Man, that baby, let me tell you what, that baby, I talked to that baby today. Man, he's cutting up on good folks' money again already. Man, I can't even understand it. That boy, the COVID can't knock him down. The flu can't knock him down. I think he's a fucking super soldier. Boy, fucking, man, look here. That boy was bouncing off the couch onto the floor and back up and doing flips. And I'm like, man, you're sick. He's like, no, I'm not. I said, okay, looking at Cash App gang, 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 bang. Cammy, thank you, beautiful. Thank you for your contribution to the madness this evening. Am I gay? As hell. Boy, if you only knew looking ass. Don't believe what you read and only half of what you see. When you fuck around on this here, boy. Gang, gang. Tay in the wind. Thank you, lovely. You know I love you like a fat kid love cake. Stretchy Jelly Bean is, boy, that little Jelly Bean, man, he's bouncing around like he ain't got no damn sense. He's bouncing around like one of them little rubber balls out the quarter machine. Just pum, 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 pum. I remember when we used to bounce them balls, my grandma would say, now, when you bounce it, close your eyes. That fucker hit you in the eye, put your eye out. Like, when we can't see where the fuck it goes. We want to bounce the ball, not look for it. Until one of us got hit in the eye. Ooh, love is on the way, girl. You seem in uplifting spirits. Congrats on the new relationship. Enjoy. I ain't got no new relationship. Unless you're talking about Monica Sherrod. Hell yeah. Yeah. We're getting engaged. We're gonna get married at the Justice of Peace. And then we're gonna have our what's the thing you have after it? The reception. We're gonna have the reception at Subway, where she works at. It's gonna be fucking dope. Doug's gonna be the bride of honor. I'm gonna put Doug in a dress looking ass. And then I'm gonna let my homeboy Julio lift a pipe on his bitch ass. Lift a big pipe. What fuck you mean, boy? You fuck around, come down here on vacation and leave somebody wife looking ass. You dig? Boy. Yeah. Eat fresh looking ass. Speaking of fucking eating fresh, anybody in here like peaches? Girl, E&E, girl, you're fine. Like beef ribs, no swine. Girl, you know you can sing. Quit that. Doug, Ernie, and Poon can be the flower boys. No, I can't let Poon come because he'll probably try to bring some of his illegal Mexicans, and that won't be cool. Hey, Floyd Widdick, you love white peaches? Do you? You like short peaches? Petite peaches? Little small ones? Man, let me tell you what, man. You ain't got to lie to kick it, boy. That motherfucking me. Yeah, peaches are okay. Depends on the. Same thing. Say, words, mouth. Never had small ones. No, the small ones are sweet. Mm. Man, I could just like eat a peach for an hour. Shit. Only Georgia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ever had any of them peaches from the East Coast? Man, that unibrow is on fleek. I'm gonna have to take care of that. Looking ass. Hey, the world is a cruel place, but I pay it no, never mind. Peaches and cream. Yeah. You got many peaches in here. That's right. There's a lot of peaches in here. Hell yeah. Cash App gang. Boy, gang bang. Who we got in the house? Ooh. Veronica. I love you, baby. I love you. I love you, Veronica. Elbow dripping peaches. Oh, my favorite. Hell yeah. It's just down your chin and like you get it down into here. You're like, man, what the hell? I got this shit in my beard. You like canned and heavy syrup? Yeah, yeah. You just told us you met someone looking ass. We took it like you were ready. No. No, not at all. I'm still married looking ass. I got to get rid of her first. Shit. Benny, can you not block Prayer Garden? What the hell? I mean, you want me to do beard bib? Hey, don't tell Monica. No, yeah. When I was talking about a new relationship, I was talking about Monica Sherrod. We're about to rekindle. We're about to rekindle it. Yeah. We're about to roll around in the hay. Me and me and Monica, we're gonna go half on a baby. Move it on up. Look at that. I need a little Monica in my life. I need a little Veronica in my wife. Hey, look at that. So you can feel, man, look here. Boy, I sling it long in their kidney. You dig? No, yeah, friend. Yeah. I did meet a friend that was into astrology. Man, and I tell you what, you're right, Trito. Oh, sure, you know that song, but not the Peaches one. No, I met somebody that is just a fool with the numbers, man. Like in the I mean, like I looked at a whole bunch of stuff that they sent me. Like I'm just blown away about how accurate this particular brand um, of the numbers is actually very, very accurate. And you know, it puts a lot of things into perspective in terms of, you know, why we do what we do. I don't know. I'm still taking it all in. I can tell you that. I'm taking it all in. Who we got? Vedic astrology. Vedic, Vedic astrology. That is the exact. Izzy said PG are going off on you in her live. Bless her heart. You know, the thing about Kathy, or Prayer Garden, I mean, the thing about Kathy is, Kathy is just your typical YouTuber. Yorkshire. Yeah, Yorkshire. That's right. That's like car keys, right? You're a music freak, man. Shit. I'm such a freak that I gotta get in there and make it sometimes. Such a southern thing to say. You know what? Like, I really like it ain't. Yeah, looking ass. Tammy Joe looking ass. Catherine just really is. She really. You know, to be quite honest, she's menopausal. And she's menopausal. She's lost. Now, I have to also tell you that Catherine, PGOA, Catherine, she before all of this was living on a very, 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 I wouldn't even say there was a budget. I would say that there was a lot of scratch going on. Like, she was trying to scratch it together, you dig? And, you know, now all of a sudden she found this in and she's exploiting the situation. I do believe that Catherine's whole plan was to, you know, to do what she's done, right? To wait all this time and do all this bullshit she's done in order to, you know, to fuck around and start, you know, commercing the whole situation, right? That's what she's done, right? Like, man, where my shit go? I don't know, bro. Like, I'm like, what the fuck you got going on, Catherine? Looking ass. Oh, shit. You know what really ran her hot? There's one right there. You know what really ran her hot was she was doing a whole bunch of fuck shit on that internet. And so she thought she was somebody said I thought it was sissy. Looking ass. You sure did. You thought her mom named her Sissy? Hold the phone, looking ass. Her mama named her Catherine. You dig? So what really ran her hot was that she was doing all this crazy fuck shit, and I called her by her government name. Right? I called her by her government name, and then I told her, hold on. I told her address. I sent her address. Once I did that, man, it was on. It was on. Boy, she came at me like a fucking cougar with no teeth looking ass. Like, she was just all over the kid. I'm like, man, hold the phone. Man, I ain't did shit to you. Man, where the fuck my thing go? I said, man, I haven't done a motherfucking thing to you. So now it's just gonna, like, this is the thing. She can't go on and cover no other cases. Come on, we know that. Ain't nobody, man, look here. This woman's so fucked up. Look here, she had the key to the front door and kept trying to kick the bitch in all the time. Like, she didn't have to do that shit she was doing. That man was telling her that shit. That man was just giving it to her, right? Like, Donnie was telling her a lot of fucking, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, real shit. That was one of the issues. Now, what she did with the real shit was she turned it around and fucking manipulated and, you know, fuck it off into 17,000 pieces and then let all them sodomites over there by her, you know, put their dick handling fingers on it too. And then when it comes out, man, this shit ain't nothing like what Don told her. I'm like, bro, you got this shit fucked up. This shit is easy like Sunday morning. I make this shit, it's easy. What are you looking? Man, I'm looking for my thing. I'm looking for my pack of papers so I can push the, you know. But I started to look like Ernie Shell running down the highway and shit. Like, that was scary, bro. But we've all talked about that. I do want to say one thing, and it probably be some folks that just really ain't too happy about it. But to be completely honest with you, let me tell you. Oh, okay, Rage. Man, keep Griff in your prayers, man. Keep Griff in your prayers. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep Griff in your prayers, and you know, I see you, bro. You know, we don't have to always agree about some shit, but I see what you got going, bro. Do it till you're satisfied, bro. That's all I can tell you. Right? Don't let nobody stop you. Not even me. Keep doing it, bro. You got it. It's the only way you can do it is by going down there like you got it, bro. Sometimes, Griff, to get something you never had, you got to do something you never done. You heard that before, bro. You're older than me. I just go over there and check it out. Because I'm not, you know what? Griff, you go over there and look at Griff's channel right now. That man is in the middle of a beautiful struggle. I hate to say it like that because, you know what, Trito, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not here to put anything on Griff because I don't know what's up with Griff. Right? I don't know. I can't say Griff is on drugs because I don't know he's on drugs. I could say sometimes it looks like he's on drugs, but then I've looked back at some of the yelling and hollering and shit I done online, and I know I wasn't on drugs, but you're like, man, that behavior is fucking erratic. You know what I'm saying? Ernie blocked you. That's what he does with anybody that is powerful. He only plays with the weak souls. Yes, he is. And let me tell you, he may not get what it looks like he's trying to get on the YouTube, but I assure you, he's gonna find something. I promise you, Griff is gonna find something, bro. Bro, you know, we go at each other's necks, bro. Keep walking till you fucking find it, old man. And I say old man because you got wisdom, bro. Nobody is beyond redemption, that's right. Beyond your deathbed with moments to live. You can hand it all over to the God of your understanding. So Griff, thank you, Beth. You're going to find what you're looking for, bro. I promise you. That's okay, Gigi. Guess what? That's what we do. That's what we do in life. We are so very capable of hurting just the person standing behind us at the whatever the fuck. You dig? But who we hurt consistently and well are the people that we love. Right? That's who we fuck over. Unabated. We run through our loved ones' lives at different periods in our lives like terrorists. That's it, Dutchie. I don't know what kind of help he needs. That ain't for me to decide. Only him and his God know that. On them pink runts. That's it, Trito. Gang, gang. He's gonna find it. I promise you. Griff, man, I hope you find it, bro. I'm praying for you, bro. I'm praying for you, bro. I don't care, man. I don't care about none of that shit that happened a few days ago, bro. That was a few days ago, right? But you can't tell me right now that you going through what you went through since then hasn't helped blossom you. I know it has. I can see a change in you, bro. I can see the change. I can hear it on your voice. I can see it. I can see it on your face. I can hear it. You're getting your legs up under you, bro. Yeah, man. As long as Griff believes it and he does it for him, then yes, he will find it. Yes, he will. Let me tell you what. I serve an awesome, perfect God. He don't make no mistakes. He's gonna make sure he's gonna make sure Griff comes across what it is he's looking for. I assure you of that. I have no worries. I have no worries. You know what, Laura? I wished I could. My name is my game, and I got it from my mama. You dig? I don't change up. Can't do it. I get what you're saying, though. I don't change up. I just straighten up. Thank you, Lean on Me. I'm not going to change it up. Guess what? When the motherfucker, man, when you run out of content, man, it's just time to do some different shit, bro. Thank you, Lee. I mean, you don't. How many times a lot of these people said, I'm not doing this Summer Wells case no more. And then the next day they do Summer Wells case some more. Like, man, fuck you talking about, man. Wow, I just realized my granddaughter is naming her son Benjamin. Look up in the Bible who Benjamin was. Sour Diesel? That's them pink runts. This shit is just stupid high for no reason. This shit is just, shit is just extra. Like, it don't even need to be all. It could be half like this and still be too much. Yeah, you know what? I really want Griff to find what he's looking for. I feel like 28%, I'm not sure what the pink runts is. Let me see. I also got the cereal milk. 23 to 25. Depending, you know. But this don't have this ain't dispensary. Anyways, you know, I'm not the curator. I'm not the curator of, you know, I'm not the curator of Griff. I'm not the curator of Doug. I'm not the curator of Fizzle. I'm not the curator of these people. You know what I mean? But I have disagreements with, not Fizzle. I have disagreements with everybody else. But let me tell you what, like, can have a disagreement with somebody, you can have a downright shit show, but then there still has to be that human element. There has to be
that thing that separates us from the robots or from animals. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's just a couple of things that separate us from the animals, and that's money and a thumb. I mean, imagine what the fuck a horse could do if he had a thumb. God bless it. Imagine what fucking imagine what a dog could do if he had a thumb. Boy, that motherfucker feed himself, wouldn't he? He'd stand up on his back two legs and unwrap that bitch, and he wouldn't have to eat a hole in the side of the bag. He just unwrapped the bitch. And fur. Hell yeah. Man, I don't know. You know what? I feel good about it still that I'm not monetized, man. Like, it still feels good to be real. After all that, it still feels good to be real. Feels good to be real. Candy Runts. I'll show you this cereal milk. Man, this shit don't make no damn sense. Look at that damn cereal milk. Can't even hardly see it. It's fucking ooh. You know what? I don't want to be the last one standing, Lean. That's the thing. I don't want to be the last one. I want everyone to do it. Smell. I was saying it smell. It's got a strange smell to it. It's so fresh. I can't even. It's fresh. It's very fresh. I ain't got no card looking ass. It's decriminalized here up to 112 grams. So you get caught with a quarter pound in it or less, they just take it from you. That's all. Give you a ticket. Love that smell. I want to smoke. Ah, Brandy. Ohio still sucks. Man, look. And I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter and I... That's that runt, that pink runt. Ew, you can't even, it don't even do the justice. And I hope you get the chance. No, you can't even see it. That's top shelf. It's got purples and greens and a little bit of blue, pink. Anyways, I don't know. The whole fucking thing is, you know, everyone has a motivating factor. In every, well, it's not just one. No teasing, sorry. It's not just one factor. The factor is, the main factor, well, you can't even say because they say fame is the worst drug known to man. It's stronger than heroin, right? So when you got someone that picks between being like being popular or getting money, am I living in a garage? He's stupid, bro. I live in a garage. No, bro. That's some dumbass shit. Yeah. Yeah. I smoke in the garage. fucking door open, yeah. He's hanging out in the garage. Ass hat. Yeah. Hanging out in the garage. That's what I do, man. It's definitely what I do, looking ass. Yeah, I live in a big ass house. That's cool, though. Yeah. Why would you want to smoke cigarettes and weed in your house, bro? Or vape in your house? You mean to tell me you smoke that shit in your house, bro? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't smoke in the house. That's it. It's a man cave. Dum dum. Dum da dum dum. Look at ass. Anyways, you know what? I will tell you this. Hell yeah. Especially that thick ass weed smoke, man. My mama don't want me smoking this shit in their house. What are you talking about? I wouldn't smoke weed in the house anyway. I don't like the way it smells when you leave and come back. That stale ass weed smoke. I don't like that. I've had a couple of interactions with some women from my recent past, Ziggy, and Chasing Justice, Norina, hey babe, smoking on the porch, looking ass. Hey Banjo, go smoke in your house. Then you won't be an asshat. Well, Shirley, guess what? Man, he'll walk around the world if Jesus tells him to. I promise you that. I promise you. Love you, babe. I don't know. Anyways, I had a talk. Didn't have a talk. Texted. Had short interaction. Chasing Justice and Ziggy. And, I salute those two women for wanting to grow. Love you, Bethy. I love you, sweetie. Love you, babe. I hope Ziggy actually wants to do the things that I feel like she has a desire. I feel like she has a burning desire to be taken very seriously. And I know that's so, and I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at the fact that some people think that to completely change who you are and what you project out there, most people think that that's a fucking event. It's never going to be an event. It's always going to be a process, right? You're all the time, testing new things out and trying new things. But I can tell you what, as far as I can ascertain today, I do believe that Ziggy has a burning desire to be taken very seriously in the true crime community. So, thank you, Donna. And so for that, I applaud her. Whether yes, Trito, whether it be next month, tomorrow, or a year from now, I applaud Ziggy for at least, planting the seed within her own being to want to progress and move forward. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Brandy, that may be so, but guess what? I mean, when somebody voices, that want to strive and to grow, you gotta culture that environment, right? Like you have to. I think that I don't think doesn't it say in the Bible that turn the cheek, right? They smack one cheek, turn the other one, give them the other cheek. That's what Say less. I can dig it. Believe me, I know. But the strange thing that I know is that all of us being bipedal human beings with thumbs, that we all have redeeming qualities. For you can only measure a man or a woman's depths. You can only measure the depths of someone's lows by the heights of their highs, right? So as low as someone can be, that if they turn that shit around, they could be a fucking senator or whatever they want to be, right? They could be anything they want to be. They just got to turn the aim, So, man, I ain't never met somebody that was all the way good, and I ain't never met somebody that was all the way bad, right? So, it's a pinch and a punch. You dig? Anyways, the white jackalope. One of the things that I think YouTube fucked up was, man, they should have made all of us come here with our real motherfucking names, man. I mean, the reason why Facebook is a softer place is because, man, it's really them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could hide over here behind whatever name we want. You fuck around and get busy in somebody's real life off this motherfucking YouTube. All you got to do is just change the picture and the name. It's just that easy. It takes nothing. It takes no time to go in there and do that shit. I think that Ziggy could put together a team of researchers that, would probably also help her, identify what aspect of research she'll be good at. Because not everyone is good at everything, right? Like, there's some things that I don't like. There's certain things I just won't even do, right? Because it's not my favorite thing. Well, you know what, Trish? It's a process, right? It's a process. In due time. In due time. Y'all believe in unicorns? Do y'all believe? Y'all believe in unicorns? Yep. Bigfoot. I'm saying, go deeper with me for a minute, right? Go deeper. The unicorns is all in the Bible. Go deeper with me though. Like, can you believe in something and you don't know why? Can you? Will you? Right? Like, to believe in a unicorn isn't to believe necessarily in the fact of a mystical creature with one horn and all the jazz that we know a unicorn is. It's a representation of something that's phenomenal and unexplainable. Like, can you let yourself, can you allow yourself to become vulnerable? I believe it is in the Bible. I don't know about it specifically, but I'm, shit. Can you be vulnerable? Because what is vulnerability? What happens when you stifle your vulnerability? What happens? You internalize it and it becomes aggression, right? So you look at all the YouTubers on here that aren't in tune with their inner unicorn, right? Like it's a bunch of people that are frustrated in a way that they can't be vulnerable. They refuse to be vulnerable because vulnerability equals a weakness, and it's not. It's not. You know, I think that's the takeaway for tonight. Ladies, are you fluent? Are you fluent and confident in your vulnerability? I am. I look forward to opportunities that expose my vulnerability so that I can show the depth of my character. Doesn't matter who disagrees or disbelieves it. I look forward to feeling vulnerable because that's just another lesson learned. It's another mountain hurdled, right? So I challenge and implore you ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a place and space in your life, look for an opportunity to become vulnerable. Look for the opportunity to be in service also. Be in service where in service, if you ask anybody who lives a life in service, why do they do it? Let me tell you what, it's a selfish motive. You help people because it makes you feel good. Now, the order in which you accept the responsibility for being in service, you're actually helping somebody, and it makes you feel good. It's really up to you which one you put the most emphasis on first. Does it make you feel good more than it helps someone else? Doesn't. That's the motive is inside of you. The motive is inside of you. But if you refuse to feel vulnerable, that's to lack the thing that makes you human. The very thing that makes you human. I feel lonely all the time. I think that lonely is a state of mind. It doesn't have to do necessarily with lacking anything. Lack anything in my life. I have anything I want. We all can have anything we want. If you've got the confidence, man, confidence is a stain nothing can wipe off. Nothing. Man, look here. Shoot a shot. It don't matter. Right? Like, just keep shooting shots. You dig? Like, you don't have to hit every shot as long as you keep shooting. Keep shooting shots. Right? But to me, like, to me, feeling vulnerable is to get you out of your own head space and your own heart space into a place where you're in that quintessential outside of your comfortability, your area, your box of comfortability, right? And it's only then that when you get out of that box, all those things come naturally. Will you look for an opportunity to be vulnerable? I change you to quit saying bad things. Quit. That's not it. That ain't for you. This is for the people that need to hear it. Man, let me tell you what, Pandar, everybody has that. That's rage. She got stabbed with, like, man, look here, that's her sister. She's got many sisters and brothers. Like, rage is a real voice of reason. But you know, my vulnerability is there, but it is masked. Now I will help and do whatever I can for anyone. But after I seem, I hate it. Make yourself vulnerable. You're welcome, beautiful. I love you, Rage. You know, I say a lot of times that we're really fragile and very finite, and we mistake even our own emotions, right? Like, a lot of times, I mean, what is a haunted house to some of us? What is paintballing to some of us? What is skydiving? It's the mix or the confusion between being able to identify the difference between fear and excitement. And that's two big polarities there. Fear and excitement. You're welcome. But you see what I'm saying? Like, do you do what you do to feel the fear because you like the feel of fear, or for the excitement? Or because it confuses you in a way where you're like, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is giving me something that I've never had. To confuse fear and excitement has to elude you to the idea that you could also confuse other emotions. You could confuse anger with sadness, or sadness with depression. Like, it could always be confused. We make that mistake every day. And that's what that right there in itself, the confusion of our own emotions, leads us to the situations in life or in the cyber world when we're knocking heads against each other, or we're knocking, you know what I'm saying, we're not trying to knock a stain on somebody. You know, like, it don't have to be like that. Anyways, you guys got the takeaway. Vulnerability. Make yourself vulnerable. If you are lacking substance and luster in your life, I assure you, one way to bring some real emotion in your life is to make yourself vulnerable. And if you don't know how to do that, what that is to reach outside of your own comfort zone, organically and safely. We don't want you to go out and make yourself vulnerable and get victimized. Once you figure out how to identify the path to making yourself vulnerable, I assure you, that is not low-hanging fruit. That is to start to maximize the things that you can make happen for yourself. Vulnerable, E&E, vulnerable is to have your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts right out on your sleeve, telling you one of my secrets, hoping that, hoping that when I tell you my secret, you don't use it against me or you don't tell somebody else. Like, I make myself open to you in a way that you could hurt me. But you have to be able to control the boundaries and the dynamics of your vulnerability, right? Like, and it comes in, and like, I can't tell you how to find that place where you can make yourself vulnerable but actually not get hurt. Just leaving yourself in a realm to expand and grow, right? What about when those you make yourself most vulnerable to let you down really hard? Is there not a lesson in that? Now, that's the thing, right? Of course, to play with fire, one must be a master of fire, right? It's little by little, right? It's like adding salt or sugar to the recipe, right? If you're customizing it, you can always add more to the sauce. If you put in too much, you can't take it away, and now you've put yourself in a position to be victimized as a result of your exposing your own vulnerabilities. That's it. A lot of this is taught not to be vulnerable. I'm not suggesting that you make yourself vulnerable here at all. That is not what I'm suggesting. I am not suggesting that you go rush and find somebody online you can hurry up and make yourself vulnerable to. That's not what I'm suggesting. What I'm suggesting is in your real life, this is the thing, when you make yourself wide open to service, to be wide open in your life, to engage someone else and say, I'm here to help you. Knowing that I can't actually help anyone. All I can do is help restore the faith that's been stripped from you, and with that hope, you'll move a mountain. Does that make sense? We can't help anybody, not with things that they have to do themselves. You can help someone on the side of the road fix a tire. You could bring somebody to the store and get some milk for them. You could do what? You could bring the mail up. You could grab the paper. Those things you can do for someone else. But when it comes to somebody paying their bills, man, look here. Don't pay your motherfucking me light bill if you don't want it. It'll be dark in the morning time, right? Like, try to give somebody the game, the real game. I don't know. Make yourself vulnerable. Master yourself. No, not like that. Like how about this? How about you have E&E? How about you have a very expensive diamond ring? This is just for instance. You have a very expensive diamond ring. Someone you don't really know well asks, yes, there you go. Let your guard down a little bit. Shave to a scruff. To let your guard down a little bit. Crystal crime time. Right? Don't have your guard up all the time, right? Be able to feel the emotions that are available for you, to... Jaded is cool. Yeah. Yes. 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 Thank you, Trito. Yeah, the lovely E&E, she's from Germany, so she's English is her second language, and I'm guessing that true crime is her first love. So that's it. Imperfectly. Give it a chance. Right? To get something. Now, guess what? If your life is running prime and you feel like to make yourself vulnerable would only to be, working on the design of a demolition, don't do it. But if your life is lacking something, I'm telling you the easiest way to do that is not in a bottle, it's not in a bag. It's in putting yourself in situations where you can feel those emotions. And when you go out a little bit further on the limb, somebody else goes a little further out on the limb themselves. So it's, to make yourself vulnerable and let your guard down isn't to automatically lose. Just because you do that doesn't mean you're going to lose automatically, right? Anyways, I love all of you individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Make sure that around 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, you make sure you check in with me, because I'm going to have Dutchie over here shining a big old spotlight. We're going to give Dutchie a tan tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And then tomorrow night, be hanging out with Candace. So thank you, everyone. I love you. Bye-bye.